guys, welcome back to another YouTube video today. And today we are going over my Cryo Neutron capture build. I've decided to make a Cryo Neutron capture build after making the Rads one. And I decided it'd be a cool idea because I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do a Cryo one. Definitely seen Rads, but I don't think I've seen Cryo before. We also get Rads damage too. Obviously, Rads damage is important here. So what we are doing with this build, I'll show you guys for mobbing. We are using the Flash Cyclone. This is really good for mobbing. This has Jacobs and Ripper on it. These are the rolls you're looking for. And then the Wombo Combo for bossing. This is good. You can also use it for mobbing you like. You don't really need to use it for bossing only if you'd like. It works really well for mobbing. And then we're using the conversions. SMG ammo is what you're looking for with Jacobs. So you have more ammo on this. And then this also works really well for mobbing. And then categorize revenge to get your action skill back easier. And then for the rep kit, we're using the shiny war paint, crit knife, so we can get guaranteed crits. Hero bullet, so we're using 20% fire rate, and using bullet holes, you get 20 extra projectiles. Then you have gunfire rate and assault rifle fire rate on this one. And then we're using a siphon, amp, watts for dinner. And then we're using the Skeptic for mobbing. Now for bossing, I recommend swapping out the class mod for the reactor. You can get even more damage on it. That's what I recommend doing. Then for the firmware, we're using 3 skill crafts. So you get 50% more skill damage, 3 skill critical hit chance, and dealing skill damage increases skill damage by 2% for 10 seconds, stacks to 25% stacks. And then bullet spare, you get gun fire rate, gun magazine size at 20%. Really good. We benefit from the mag size. And then we're using 5 in Citron. We get 20% more fire rate. 1 in fuzzy math. We have a bit more status effect chance. 2, 5 in field prototype, so you get a bit more active skill damage. 1 in elementary, so you have more elemental damage. Plus, you can get in here to enrich, so you get 21% more radiation damage. 4 in poison sun, so you get 20% more radiation damage and 48% more irritation chance. 2, 3 in glow up, so you get 50% more critical hit chance. 3 in chain reactor. Harlowe deals bonus radiation damage to entangled enemies, 18% of that damage dealt. And then we're using Demon Core. So this does a lot of damage to the enemy when you're shooting them. So we can use this. Neutron Capture, so we can store a ton of damage with Neutron Capture and do a ton of damage. And then for this side of the tree, we're using 5 practical applications. So Harlowe gets even more skill damage. And then we put 1 in here. So Harlowe's chroma accelerator damage gets converted to cryo damage. And then for the green tree, we're using 5 in momentum, so you get 25% more crit hit chance. 5 in neutron decay, so you get 10% more gun damage per stack. 3 in resonant cascade, so you get 3 more radiation damage to an enemy. You guys increase axe skill damage per stack. You get 9% axe skill damage per stack. And then we're using 2 in confirmed reality. One of Harlowe shoots an entangled image. She on her ally to restore portion of her active skill cooldown. Using 1 in gamma ray burst. This is all you really need to get down into critical funding. And 1 in Harlowe, 4 in Harlowe Certain's principle, so you get more gun handling. 1 in 3 in critical funding. This is all you really need. And then we put 1 in refraction. Harlowe and her allies gain ricochet chance against entangled enemies. Critical hits double the chance, and ricochets have reduced damage. Now, ricochets, oddly enough, do more damage. They said they do reduce damage, but they oddly enough can do some pretty ridiculous damage. Then we're using 4 in decoherence. Now, if you run in the reactor class mod, you're going to have 9 in here, which is really good. For mobbing, that's all you really need. Then we're using the best defense. You get 30% damage dealt when shields are full. Groundbreaker. I am gun, so axe skill 50% of gun damage increase. A honed in mine, use your axe skill gets critical hit chance and critical hit damage increase. The cool other thing is sometimes when you get your ricochets, like these ricochets, sometimes they'll hit more than your actual shots. Like right there, we just seen what I see 9.3 million on a ricochet there. So right there, we got a 13 million ricochet with 4.5 million bonus rads plus bonus shock. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.